Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into Aristotle's Metaphysics, the foundational work that asks, what is real? What things exist? And what makes them be what they are? First, a quick roadmap. Aristotle doesn't write a single polished treatise here. He builds a method, a set of questions, and a framework that stays influential in science, philosophy, and theology. We'll cover 4 core ideas: substance, form, and matter, heil, causes, and being as such. Let's go. Aristotle begins with the study of being, but not in the abstract sense. He argues that the primary things that exist are substances. Individuals like a particular tree, person, or horse. A substance is a thing that can exist independently. But substances aren't just this or that. They are composites of form and matter. Matter is the stuff out of which things are made: wood, bronze, flesh. It's potential. Form is the reality, the shape, essence, or pattern that makes something what it is: a treeness, a humanness. A statue of a person, for example, is a form organized in matter. The form gives the matter its identity. Without form, matter is formless potential. Aristotle's famous hopper, form and matter. He rejects Plato's separate forms floating in a realm. Instead, form and matter coexist in things here and now. Gold is worthy of its own discussion because it has a form that persists across different pieces of gold, while the matter, the metal, can be cut and shaped, yet still be gold. Form defines what a thing is. Matter is what a thing is made of. Change, for Aristotle, is the actualization of potential. A seed becomes a plant by taking on form. To explain why something is, Aristotle introduces 4 causes. 1. Material cause, the matter out of which it's made, bronze for a statue. 2. Formal cause, the arrangement or the form it has, the statue's shape. 3. Efficient cause, what brings it into being, the sculptor, tools. 4. Final cause, the purpose or end, the statue's function or beauty. Why these matter. Explaining change and existence requires more than "it happened." The 4 causes give a full account from materials to purpose. Metaphysics asks what it means for something to be. Aristotle distinguishes categories of being and explores potentiality and actuality. A thing can be in potential form, a seed, and become actualized, a tree. Metaphysics pushes beyond everyday science to ask, what is the ultimate category of being? Aristotle introduces the idea of being qua being insofar as it is being, trying to study being itself, not just particular beings. Aristotle also wrestles with unity and continuity. He argues that there must be a primary source of change and motion, a final cause that sets everything in motion without itself being moved. He calls this the prime mover, an of becoming that is pure actuality and no potentiality. This isn't a god in the mythic sense, but a being that explains why anything moves without being moved by anything else. So, in short, Aristotle's Metaphysics asks what things are at the deepest level. Substances are the primary beings, composed of matter and form. Understanding causes, material, formal, efficient, final, lets us explain why things exist and change. And by probing being itself, Aristotle lays the groundwork for metaphysics as a rigorous inquiry into the nature of reality. When you encounter something, ask, what is it made of? Matter. And what makes it that thing? Form. Think about causes, not just effects. What started it? What is its purpose? Distinguish potential and actual. A seed has potential to become a tree. A statue actualizes form into matter. Which of Aristotle's 4 causes do you find most useful for understanding everyday phenomena? Can you think of a modern example that illustrates form and matter together? If you enjoyed this quick tour, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more philosophy in plain language. Share a concept you'd like explained next, metaphysics, or any other topic, and I'll tailor the next video.